What up? What up? Of course, the sound's not working. Ah, what a start. What a start. Of course, I'm not getting sound. Let me try one more time. That's weird. Usually when this happens, there's just nothing I can do about it and just can't do CNBC. But let me try one thing.
The device is going to be the way consumers get whatever AI comes to be and how it gets there. And so Apple can be a little bit flexible in terms of how it delivers that. I think the other piece of it is also a defensive stock. It's had this really tough run in the last few.
Well, we will say that is going to be difficult at the moment. Probably just one last thing here. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I can try one more thing. Testing. Yeah, well, whatever. We don't need CNBC that badly unless we're getting some crazy market news that I'm not aware of. We're probably good. We'll take that one as an L this morning and we'll move right along. I'll close out CNBC and say they're not saying anything much anyway. All right, so obviously we've had this market sell-off in the morning. Honestly, I find it kind of funny. The entire reason the market is selling off right now is really just based off of a really good language module coming out of China called DeepSeek. And people are like freaking out for some reason about DeepSeek, I don't know, being a very good AI model. If anything, it just pushes the United States harder. Makes it more reason for us to embrace innovation. Doesn't really have anything to do with the markets in general. Looks like a big algorithmic sell-off to me. And it looks like the market kind of agrees because, I mean, since this morning, we've essentially had buyers coming in and just eating up this dip. So we'll see how we continue to recover. To me, it's pretty apparent that this is some kind of interesting overreaction by the market. Yeah, so the real reason we saw a tech sell-off is essentially because this new DeepSeek learning module used a lot less compute power than other ones before in the past. So a lot less NVIDIA chips. And then if you're using less NVIDIA chips, it's like, okay, well, do you need as many GPUs being bought? And the market's like digesting that as some like bad thing. But like I said, this whole thing seems a bit silly to me. It doesn't really have anything to do with cryptocurrencies. Overall, it's pretty bullish for the market, in my opinion. I mean, guys, if we're having sell-offs based off of companies producing really good products that are going to be game-changing, I mean, that's like not the sell-off that I'm necessarily running away from, right? Yeah, the scarier thing would be if we had like a massive unemployment number come in. Yeah, it's some ChatGPT competition. Doesn't really make a whole difference either way. I mean, even if China has a great LLM, did anyone expect China not to have a good LLM? Right? Like I think we all kind of expected that. So yeah, I don't know. To me, it seems like a Seems like a pretty big nothing burger. We'll see how things play out. Guys, make sure if you're getting in here early, you drop a like on the stream. 1,455 people in here already. It's funny, I actually went to go this morning scoop up some cheap XRP. And I had the buy order sitting on my screen. And I'm just looking at the price of XRP. I'm like, man, this much money is only getting me this much XRP. Like, even on the dips these days, it's like, geez, like barely getting anything out of this. This is the Japan Ripple effect. Let me see if anything's going on the Japanese yen. Take a look at that right now. Oh, I guess I didn't have to exit full screen to do that. Oh. Oh, so we're still bottoming them out on this resistance. I love going back to a chart and seeing some line I had on there from a while ago and see it being respected. Japanese yen, kind of bouncing off the support. Kind of looks like it's ready for another big free fall. We'll see if we can break through this. Looks like we're kind of just rebounding here, though. Nothing big to pay attention to yet. I don't think. Check out XRP to BTC. This is probably taking a pretty big hit this morning. Probably going green now, though. XRP BTC. Yeah, long-term trend looks fine. We'll go down to some maybe a daily 4-hour. Yeah, it's almost the same exact thing we're seeing on the XRP price chart. A little more volatile on the way down. Now recovering. So nothing concerning. It's shocking to see how badly the market got hurt on this news. It just seems overall pretty silly. We did respect this formation. Like I always say, you get volatility to the upside or downside typically when you break out of these things, and we had volatility to the downside this time. A little surprising. It seemed like all the market news was very positive, but maybe the market just wanted that crypto reserve a little sooner. Ended up breaking out of here, but like we've talked about, the recoveries looked very good so far, so can't say anything I've seen as of now is making me think this is anything more than just a quick little shakeout. Japan rates rose. Yeah, Japan did raise rates on Friday, but we saw the sell-off happen a little later. I think it could definitely be part of it, but I think it is still important to look at when the sell-off actually happened, and it was on the DeepSeek news. It seemed to me like this was very DeepSeek oriented. That's kind of when the market really had the sell-off, so I see what people are saying. I would tend to think that that Japan news is a lot more significant than some of this DeepSeek news, but the market did seem to react more to the DeepSeek news. So just taking a look at what actually happened, it does seem like that was the really big catalyst here, which is surprising, right? Like, I mean, I look at it as kind of a more bullish thing. Like, we're really in a stage where the United States is going to have to put the pedal to the metal on innovation to keep up with China. That's exactly where we're positioned, so. Yeah, I mean, I personally, I don't understand. And it's important to realize, like, a lot of the market is algorithms, right? So, like, someone had an algorithm plugged in somewhere to sell off the market when some news dropped. I'm sure what a lot of people did was they saw a lot of these crypto firms do is they see the market dropping, they sell a bunch, crash the market, rebuy, bottom. You know, it's all a game for them. They're just taking advantage of the intramarket moves. They got algorithms, they got quants that can take advantage of this. And for us, right, we kind of just sit there on the outside and say, okay, well, this doesn't make sense why it's happening, but it's games within games, right? This is how the whales accumulate. They use market moves, push price around. Nushi, good to see you. Yeah, no, dude, it was delicious, but it does hurt me putting in an XRP buy order and seeing how little XRP I'm getting for these buy orders nowadays. I mean, I remember just literally just a couple months ago, but like the days you're getting like a 25-cent XRP, like you just put in a little bit of money and you're getting thousands of XRP on the other side. Now it's like, man, you really got to throw down some money to get 1,000 XRP. People are getting priced out rapidly, guys. People are getting priced out very, very quickly of XRP. Like, it used to be very difficult to get to like 1 million XRP, but like it was still possible, right? Like you could still like over time, like very long amounts of time, putting significant amounts of capital in XRP. Like you can get there. Now it's like, hey, you got to be throwing down some big money to get to those kinds of numbers. Wow, look at the XRP wallet count right now. Ripping. Absolutely ripping. It's going to be tough for me to show this on the screen because this website is terrible. But look at those XRP wallets. We've seen an explosion in the growth. And I don't know why this is such a bad website, but looks good on that front. I want to take a look at a rich list if I can. See if I can find a good rich list real quick. No more good rich lists around. It kind of stinks. I wish the old one that like told you missed the old one where it like told you exactly where you ranked and everything. Whatever. Market's crashing because the Chiefs won? Maybe. Honestly, market's crashing because the Chiefs won is almost as good as an explanation as market's crashing because of DeepSeek. Yeah, I would think the sub $1 regions are well behind us. We would have to have a massive fall apart in the market. Rich, oh, is it? Oh, under current statistics. I like the way you I like the way you described that, Mr. I. All right, cool. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, this is definitely gonna get me some hate, but I was rooting for the Chiefs. I was definitely rooting for the Chiefs. See, I'm not a big Chiefs guy, but I do think it's more of an NFL problem than a Chiefs problem. All right, let's take a look at this rich list. Why not? Why on the Chiefs? I mean, personally, I have to throw some. So I was a big Steelers fan, or I am a big Steelers fan, and you know, we got mopped by Brady in the AFC Championship every single year. But still had a lot of respect for Brady, because just to win at that level consistently is impressive. Um, and I got respect for Mahomes to be doing this so young. I mean, he's gonna go down as one of the greats. So it's more of just Mahomes respect than anything else. I like Andy Reid a lot too. Andy Reid is you know, he kind of had a good run in Philly and didn't have a lot of respect on him, and really I think is now one of the best coaches in the league. So all right, let's take a look at this rich list. So we got wow, only like 30,000 accounts with more than 100,000 XRP. Then we only tack on another. What do we have? Like for more than 10,000 XRP. And this is not count exchange data, so I think we have to probably triple it. We're probably seeing less than 1 million people. I would say pretty significantly less than 1 million people with more than 10,000 XRP. I mean, and no offense to anyone in the chat who's at this number, like it takes a lot to accumulate, especially at these prices. But I mean, for significant holders, you can kind of factor out under 5K XRP and just go 5K and up. And you're looking at maybe 1 million people. Probably less. Wow, and take a look at how these percentages are changing. Now to be a 1% holder of XRP, you only need 54,000 XRP. This number used to be like 100K XRP. Now, if you have 100K XRP and you're the 0.5 percentile. Guys, make sure to smash the like button. Really appreciate everyone for coming this morning. Like I said, we had a pretty crazy sort of market crash, and now we're having a pretty intense recovery. Things look good, though. You get it up, Scrub Zero. A lot of us have been around for a while, and buying at a 25-cent XRP let you kick it up a little quicker. Oh my God, Dave Portnoy is having quite the tough time about the Bills right now. It's so funny. Also, everyone's kind of freaking out about Elon Musk tweeting about XRP. You know, I would like that to happen as much as the next person, but my interpretation right now is that Elon Musk did not tweet about XRP, and instead what happened was someone put out a fake article talking about Elon Musk tweeting about XRP, and that caused a lot of the LLMs that people are referencing to start pulling the information. I saw that, Roger. To start pulling the information from a lot of these the LLM started pulling from the fake news articles, and then the LLMs became convinced it was real. Why is the screen so narrow on mobile live? I don't know. Is the formatting messed up? Let's see. That looks generally right to me. I do have a double chat issue kind of going on though. I kind of got to fix that. Probably just get rid of this bottom chat here. Two chats looks weird. In vertical. Oh, I have this going. Hide chat vertical. There we go. Yeah, Coinbase is tough. No, this was, for anyone new to XRP, I mean, this was a great little opportunity to scoop up some coins. I mean, what are we already up since that bottom? Already a 10% recovery from the bottom. I mean, like, this is the definition of a V-shaped recovery. Zoom out a little bit. Let's see if we can see any general trends on what's happening on the longer term time frame. Yeah, so it looks like we're consolidating back at this previous high, which looks good. We might just have to see this kind of wobble around in here a bit more. I wouldn't say there's anything too clear going on right now. Clearly, we have some kind of have to establish a new trading region after that big capitulation event. But we're coming back up pretty quickly, so got to see exactly what the chart does next. Chadwick, good to see you. Coinbase is slow. Well, yeah, I assume everyone's running out to go buy this dip. I mean, it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Think Ripple event will have any good news tomorrow? Maybe they might talk about smart contracts on the XRP ledger, but that's about it. I don't think it will. It's a community event, so I think it will be a lot more community focused. I don't anticipate them talking about anything having to do with the side of like part Ripple stuff. I think it's going to be more of hey, what's going on with the XRP ledger community kind of day. FOMC meeting this week. FOMC meetings don't normally mean much, to be honest with you. The FOMC meetings, everyone normally makes a big deal about them and then nothing happens. I guess this is the first one under Trump. I know Trump wants rate cuts, which are bullish, but in terms of like whether we're going to get anything interesting from the FOMC. Not really, because they really just talk about the obvious things in the market. Obviously, if there's something in the FOMC meeting like, oh, there's this immediate black swan because banks are having issues, like that would be something from the FOMC, but you don't normally get much from those FOMC meetings. Like for me, it's always a much bigger deal just to pay attention to what the Fed is actually doing. What happened? No, I don't think much happened at all. I mean, we had that sell-off. The market got scared about something, or auto liquidations happened, or some algorithm kicked in to try to dump some people out. I mean, but the market recovery looks great. I mean, if XRP could get back up to this level right here, I mean, that would be, if we could get back up above $3 today, I mean, this thing was just completely 180'd. Trump needs to audit and abolish the Fed. I generally think that the Fed is more of how it's working. Like, you just can't really have the United States financial system working without the Fed. So I take the abolish the Fed thing, but you know, like, I don't think the Federal Reserve really makes sense. I think you need like a United States central bank owned and operated, not as a quasi fake independent organization that's really dependent and a private, like all of that stuff is like, just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But I still think you need like a big United States central bank. So I don't really take that too much. Like, got some little exciting news this morning. We now have, one sec. We now have the XPM XRP token as the #1 pool on the automated market maker. So very cool. Shout out to XP Market for getting that done. Called the Treasury Mickle. That is true, Mr. I. But like the Treasury is going to have to assume obligation from the Federal Reserve, which, yeah, that makes sense. XPM, XRP, #1 AMM on the market right now. Cool to see. Cool to see the two #1 AMMs are two kind of utility focused tokens and not meme tokens. It's a great start. Not that I have anything against meme tokens, but it's nice to see some more utility based projects kind of popping up as these top pools on the XRP ledger. That is awesome to see. Another interesting note is if you are a Xanum Pro user, then you can go get the season pass for free or get the Xanum Pro season pass by doing the XP Market season pass. So if you're already paying for Xanum Pro, you might as well do it through this and get some free tokens through the process. Make sure to check that out. And last of all, let's take a look at kind of what's happening with RLUSD. It's going to be very interesting. Do we see, because of this sell-off, do we see more RLUSD? Or because of this sell-off, do we see less RLUSD? It's the first time we get to see how that native RLUSD is reacting to the sell-off. And yeah, it looks like there's not a huge difference. So we still have about 14 million RLUSD on the XRP ledger. So it looks like overall there was some money flowing into RLUSD, but it looks like nothing that overly significant happening there. So always watching RLUSD now, seeing how that's reacting to everything. And it looks like the entire XRP ledger ecosystem is getting nuked right now. The entire XRP ledger ecosystem is getting nuked right now. I see people saying the video is small. I don't like. I just went to my YouTube live stream and it didn't look small. I don't know if YouTube's having some glitch right now, but I just went to my own live stream on YouTube. I didn't see. I'm not seeing this. Like, it looks full size to me. Like, I'm on my phone and I'm seeing like a full size live stream. Maybe just go to the horizontal live stream. I'm just not getting it. It's tiny? All right. Investigation time live.
Do this 7 minutes a day until February 1st.
Oh, nice. I get hit by an ad. Yeah, it's a full screen. Like, I see full screen. I don't know. There might be some YouTube glitch going on right now, but everything looks the right size to me, so I don't know. Weird. I just checked on desktop. I don't know. Maybe it's some YouTube glitch. I don't know what to tell you. I can't fix it now. We'll try next time. We do these daily. We do these daily. Hopefully it's fixed next time. Cool. Thank you, 1970 Legend. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. The thing is I can't fix it, or else I end the live stream. And I'm not ending the live stream now. We're just pushing through. So. Wow, Ethereum drops out of the top 10 protocols for 24-hour fees. That's saying a lot considering how expensive Ethereum's fees are. It's not like Ethereum has some cheap fees and that's why it's dropping out. Ethereum's got a tough road ahead. It will be interesting to see what Ethereum can do to kind of change its brand, but the Ethereum community is falling apart. John, thanks for the $1, man. Appreciate that. Is ETH losing its place? Yeah, I think ETH is in trouble, man. I think ETH has significant problems coming forward if they can't readjust kind of their core mission and leadership. It just doesn't seem like anyone's really bullish on on ETH right now. Everyone's begging Cobb not to live stream right now. Yeah, Cobb cannot live stream. We cannot risk a Cobb live stream right now. We have a nice recovery going on. XRP is shaking off the sell. We definitely cannot do a Cobb live stream. Go down to a shorter time frame. We'll take a look at a 5-minute. See if we can continue this reversal. We really would love to get back above that $3 mark, but regardless, the recovery looks pretty good. Typically on recoveries like this, though, I will say we normally come back down here. We'll chop around here, and then we'll start to move up. So I wouldn't expect us to go right back up. I think we still have a bit more recovering to do. This formation right here for XRP is like so common on a bottoming crash. You have that one big sell. You've got that kind of recovery here. And then typically what you'll see, and we'll see if we continue to see it, you'll kind of see XRP come back down here, test here, and then before going up. So that's what I've seen before in the past. We'll see if that same thing plays out. Kind of does seem a bit like clockwork. ETH is old and expensive tech. Yeah, we'll see if Ethereum changes their narrative to a store of value coin. I feel like that's like the ultimate capitulation. Like as soon as you go and change the purpose of the coin because the tech doesn't work, that's like, all right, like what's going on here? Suddenly, oh, it's not a peer-to-peer payment system anymore. Now it's a store of value. Now it's digital gold. Like, all right, whatever you have to tell yourself. But Bankless told me it was ultrasound money. That's good, Taylor. Man, not that I understand it, but like the Bitcoin maxis who hate XRP, it's like, all right, whatever. Like you hate everything, right? You like Bitcoin, you hate everything else. But like the worst people are the Ethereum people who hate XRP. Because then you're kind of just sitting there and you're like, come on, man. Like what mental gymnastics are you doing to come away with that opinion? Like if you're just a Bitcoin maxi, you're just like, all right, like I only like Bitcoin and nothing else. Like whatever. Like I think you're kind of crazy, but I can at least get on there. I can at least kind of get on that. But if you're an Ethereum person and you hate XRP, then it's like, all right, man, like you have no idea what's going on most likely. Guys, there's two live streams. There's a vertical live stream and a horizontal live stream. You want to be in the horizontal live stream, you got to go to the horizontal live stream. You got to go, if you want to go to the vertical live stream, you got to go to the vertical live stream. No. That's just the way YouTube makes it. What else do we got going on today? See if we had any old news. I don't really remember much going down here. Obviously, you have the Bitcoin maxi stuff. I almost don't even want to get into it because I'm so bored of it. But yeah, I can't even get into this right now. It's too tiresome. So much Bitcoin maxi just coping. These people are absolutely down more bad than I could ever have thought because Ripple and XRP are succeeding. It's crazy. These people are having like a full-on like grown man meltdown right now. Here's a great interaction I just had with one of them. After saying I wasn't going to get into this. Here's a great interaction I just had one of them. This person was saying that all these crypto firms should leave the pack that Ripple's in, fair shake. And this guy, Pierre, said it's time to clean up, blacklist Ripple. I said, stop making me hate Bitcoin so much. He said, learn that Bitcoin is for enemies. Like, what does that even mean? Like, what do you mean Bitcoin's for enemies? So I said, WTF does that mean? You people are weirdos. Like, what does it even mean that Bitcoin is for enemies? What kind of narrative is that? These people, man, they are straight up bizarre. The amount of just lying, like these people are just totally open. Mr. Baguette. Oh, Taylor, that's great. These people are just like they will just lie. Like I would never in good faith get on X or get on YouTube and like lie about Bitcoin or Ethereum. Like why would I? Like people just want to know the truth. Like these people are just straight up liars. Like there's no allegiance to their reputation. There's no allegiance to the truth. It's like why? Like how do you live like that? Straight up bizarre. And the funny thing is like if XRP is such a nothing burger, like why are you crying? Like if it's such a nothing burger, just leave it alone. You don't have to say anything. Clearly they're like terrified. It's going to be really funny when the Bitcoiners flip on Trump. When Trump does like an XRP, puts XRP in the strategic reserve, and all the Bitcoiners start flipping on Trump, it's going to be gold. Not a whole lot else going on in the market right now. A lot of people talking about the Elon Musk thing. I don't think the Elon Musk thing happened, guys. Just to be completely honest with you, I have not seen anything credible that makes me think Elon Musk did come out and tweet about XRP. If he did, someone would have the screenshot. Everyone's seen it, but no one seems to have it. So I don't know. Until someone can show me an Elon Musk tweet where he said something about XRP, I'm just gonna take the. Well, you can't ask Rock. Here's the thing that everyone needs to understand about AI here. You're gonna get yourself into trouble. AI really just scrubs the internet and sees what people are talking about. And if AI is like picking up on a lot of people all saying something happened, then AI is just going to lean into it and say, all right, well, I guess this is real. Yeah, guys, you can't just blindly trust an LLM. You cannot just blindly trust an LLM. You have to understand that these AI learning modules are like, they are very, very good, but when you ask it something, it can hallucinate. So you can't just ask Grok and be like, all right, well, Grok said it. Because if Grok's trained on a bad data set, say a bad news article that was put out there purposely to make people think something happened then it didn't, then the LLMs are going to pick up on that and it's going to create issues. So yeah, absolutely, Dalal. Yeah. If Elon Musk had it out there for 20 seconds, there would be hundreds of screenshots. Hundreds of screenshots. That's the first thing I looked for. Everyone said it happened. Like, where are the screenshots? That's my opinion on that whole situation. I don't think it's a huge deal either way. Just don't want people to think you could just plug in the question to Grok and just go with whatever Grok says. Bad karma? I don't know. Go check out Coinbase maybe. I don't know what to tell you. There's XRP on a lot of exchanges. Normally I go through Coinbase or Uphold, but KJ, yeah. I mean, I just don't think I think ChatGPT is holding back a lot to what it gives to the public. I think it's tough. I think it's tough to trust what China is saying about DeepSeek too. Like, we'll see how it actually competes. We just don't know a lot, but there's a lot of AI. Like, most of the stuff in the consumer market is all just like BS LLMs too. Like, at the end of the day, there's a lot more powerful AI going on in the background. Just take a look at what Palantir is doing. So, yeah, I think the United States has a lot of tricks up their sleeve. I think China likely has a lot of tricks up their sleeve for AI. I think likely what we're seeing right now is more of just a little bit of a flex off between the two. But I personally think if ChatGPT really wanted to, they could release something today and just make it like a back and forth. Be like, oh yeah, well here's this. Yeah, I think CTF token is probably a scam. So stop dropping that in the chat. What is an LLM? An LLM is a large language module. Also, guys, if any Bitcoin maxis enter the chat, like, don't ban them. Don't like kick out any Bitcoin maxis. Like, let the Bitcoin maxis come. Am I a full-time BTC slayer nowadays? Well, that's the thing. Like, I'm like bullish on Bitcoin, man. I wish these maxis didn't make me hate Bitcoin so much. I like Bitcoin. Bitcoin's what got me into crypto. As most of you guys know right now, I'm kind of more of a slowly accumulate, hold forever, right? Like, I have Bitcoin I'm never going to sell. I just wish that maxis didn't make me hate my Bitcoin so much. These maxis are like totally like, it's just like so immature. Like, these people are having like grown men meltdowns. Like, I don't have anything wrong with Bitcoin, but the people are almost insufferable. We love spicy milk. Well, someone's got to go out and like set these people straight. Like, I'm not going to let them just go out there and get away with the things they're saying. Like, someone's got to go out and be like, yeah, this is BS. Or else other people fall for it. Like, if someone's not providing pushback, other people fall for it, no matter how BS or untrue it is. Like, they say it with conviction, and it's almost hard to believe someone would just go out there and like blatantly and openly lie, right? Like, some of this stuff is like, you almost kind of believe it just because it's like, are they actually just straight up lying? It's like, no, they are. They're straight up lying. Yeah, I mean, I say this all the time. I really don't mind scams at all. It's not like scams is tweeting out stuff, and like, I generally think scams is good for the space. I think sometimes he definitely irks me as well, but he's not nearly to the level as some of these other people. At least scams like very much try, like, scams will have different opinions, but it's not like a straight up lie like some of the stuff we're seeing. Like, a lot of what we're seeing is just straight up like people purposely lying and misleading the market. Like, in my opinion, lying and misleading the market is significantly worse. Also, guys, I always say this, but make sure to check out the sponsor, XP Market. If you are kind of getting into the XRP Ledger ecosystem, want to play around with some of these smaller projects, meme coins, or whatever, one of the best places to do that is XP Market. You got AMMs, liquidity pools. You've got stats on what's going on. You can see all the tokens. You can see all the NFTs. You can see all the AMM rankings. Take a look at volume. Take a look at what pools are producing what. The XP market pool specifically has a boost on its pool to get you a little extra XPM token. And there's also a season's pass. If you're just like straight up like, I have no idea what any of this is, I just want to learn, there's a season's pass that kind of walks you through doing a lot of cool stuff on the XRP ledger, and you get some free tokens for doing it. So make sure to check that out. I always have this website pinned just to go through and take a look at what's happening on the XRP ledger. Some people asking what's the bottom for XRP. I mean, I talked about this earlier. Obviously, XRP can do anything it wants, but this is a very common bottoming formation. We've seen a lot for XRP. Typically, what XRP will do is maybe come down. Typically, what we see XRP do on these crashing structures, and there's no science to this. It's just like what we've seen a lot before in the past. Is XRP will come down and retouch this, bounce around before kind of making that next move up. I don't know. This formation we're seeing with XRP right now is like a very, very common crash. I wonder if I can find another one for you guys, actually. It's actually a fun little thing we can do real quick. Go to the 4 hour. Let's take a look at one of these crashes. Oh, that's the only problem. Now I got to go back to the 5 minute. That's going to be tough to do. It's unfortunate. Maybe I can't. Ah. Let's see how long I have to scroll to get to these crashes on the 5 minute. Oh, here's a good example. Yeah, here's a nice big crash by XRP that did a very similar thing. You kind of have that big sell down, then you kind of have the recovery. You pump back up, you come back down, you retest it, you trade on the line. Just a very common little recovery structure we see from XRP. Probably going to require more work than it's worth to go find a whole bunch of different examples of that throughout time. But what we're seeing is definitely something that is not new to the XRP price chart. Typically it recovers. Typically it means we have some kind of at least short or long-term bottom here. And we're just kind of continuing to recover. He's a great little meme for the AI enthusiasts. We got X, Meta AI, Open AI, all throwing DeepSeek out of the club, and then the European Union sitting there like, what the heck is going on? XRP needs trillions of dollars for the price to go up significantly. Well, Hermes, I'm not sure if you've been paying attention, but XRP went to $3 from 30 cents with only a couple 100 million coming in. So I'm not sure what calculation you're running for trillions of dollars for XRP to go up, but I can tell you you're wrong. That's very much not correct. So you might want to, you can just go to CoinGlass and see how much money it took to actually move the price. Go to CoinGlass, take a look at the market, and you'll be able to get a pretty good look at what it takes to move the price of XRP. The math ain't mathin'. What kind of math? Oh yeah, the entire market moves together right now. How does the total market cap chart look? So we can take a quick look at that. Why not? Almost the same as XRP, funny enough. XRP is recovering a little better than the total market cap chart. This thing went on quite the little nosedive, but yeah, it's about to be expected, right? XRP has a lot of this momentum going on right now. We'll take a more zoomed out look, actually. XRP's got a lot of momentum going on right now. I think it makes sense that XRP would be looking a little better than the total market cap. But if we look at the daily, I mean, just zoom out, right? I mean, this is a blip on the radar. Like, all right, next. Wait, like, look at all these red candles, right? Like, what are we gonna freak out about this little one over here? Oh, I think Bitcoin will be in the strategic reserve. I don't know if Bitcoin will count as a United States cryptocurrency for no capital gains tax, though, if that does go through. That is a little bit more in the question, but I think Bitcoin will definitely be in the reserve. I don't think there's any question around that. You guys, when you look at the total market cap chart, you can't even see the dip. So I do think it's funny that Bitcoin Maxis took the entire weekend fudding the market and then it crashed. It's like, yeah, maybe don't FUD the entire cryptocurrency market if you want the market to do well. That's a thought. Yeah, Taylor, I personally think this was all priced in over the weekend. We had some low liquidity or something. We had some option expiring or something like that. We got a big sell down, but I agree. I mean, I don't see how any of this holds very long. Go back to XRP. Total market cap chart looks good. XRP is just trying to break this previous all-time high. Everything there looks good. I mean, just nothing looks bad. Be frank. We got a dip. We're eating it. Got to finish eating that thing up. People blaming the new DeepSeek AI on the drop seems very strange. Well, what likely happened, just so you're aware, the reason why DeepSeek likely tanked the market was because NVIDIA tanked. That caused all the algorithms to start selling. That triggered all kinds of algorithmic selling on Bitcoin, and then all those algorithms hit the rest of the altcoin market. So because of the way the market's set up with these algorithms, like things just cascade into each other. And then people wake up and they're like, oh, wait, this DeepSeek thing is a big nothing burger. Like, why did I sell off this? Because NVIDIA, like, right? Like, it's It's really how the market's structured in terms of those algorithms. I don't think you had people consciously going out and seeing DeepSeek come out and saying, oh, this is bad for XRP, right? Like that to me seems like a bit of a stretch. You just had a lot of panic in some of the tech sector that caused Bitcoin to sell off because some people had algorithms saying if the tech sector sells off by this amount, like we sell some Bitcoin, and then people have those same things for like if Bitcoin sells off, we sell off this much of XRP. So just cascading orders really takes the market down, and then people kind of see how BS it is, and they're like, all right, we'll eat this up. All right, guys, with that said, there's really not much going on. At the moment, DeepSeek is currently down. The market's recovering. Things are getting eaten up. Bitcoin Maxis are now more concerned about the price going on, so they haven't had as much time to FUD XRP. We'll see all this plays out. To me, it just seems like a blip on the radar. Oh, I'll take a quick look at this, actually, right before we get off here. Guys, make sure to smash the like button. Really appreciate everyone who does that. Thank you, thank you, thank you for everyone who supports the channel. Really appreciate that. Love being able to get on here every morning, talk about the market, see what's going on, and really just digest things. Like, right, like what is this dip really? Is this anything significant, or is this a big nothing burger? Let's see how much net outflows we had over XRP. Let's see what caused this crash. Looks like about 100 mil. 100 mil of selling came in. And then this morning we saw about 30 mil of buying. So 100 mil of selling came in last night, pushed the price down. And now we're seeing some buys come in and eat up the dip. So that's what caused this big crash. Maybe 200 mil of selling. Maybe more like 200 mil of selling came in. We had some big buys come in and eat it up, and now we're kind of eating it back up with some more big buys. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming.